So I'm going to start. Welcome to Naked Real Estate. This is John Su with the Barrier Free Experience. Today we have President of Welcome Homes, Paul Alfonso. This is going to be the first video in the series working with builders. So today's topic is, what are some specific things that good builders do? So Paul, please tell me, what are some things that a buyer can look for or expect to see in a good builder?
I guess the big thing with a builder is make sure he has a good core group of subtrades. You might want to ask for names of their core subtrades: HVAC, plumbing, roofing, electrical. And if you find your builder shopping prices and using people he's never used before, that's a red flag.
So you say find out the core trades. How do you know if they're good? You get their phone numbers, and then what? Oh, hey, is he good? Of course they're going to say they're good. Like, how do you find out that the trades are good, or what kind of questions do you ask?
Well, a lot of the bigger subtrade companies also do service work for the average Joe on the street. So a lot of those guys will be registered with the Better Business Bureau, and you might want to do a background check on them through there.
Okay, so you're saying it's a safer bet to go with bigger contractors, but it doesn't mean necessarily that the small contractors are no good?
No, but your safer bet is to go with the bigger guys.
Yeah, and that's kind of with builders too. They've got a reputation to maintain. It's better to go with the bigger guys because they won't screw around and then close up shop.
Yeah. Another good thing is make sure your builder is educated. Belonging to home builders associations, construction associations is also a good thing to look into. That means they're updating their information on building codes, new building practices, new materials, and also
do they have like a certificate to verify they're a member of association?
Yes, they should. They should have a certificate. You'll see stickers on their trucks, and again, yeah, they should have a certificate.
So literally, to be a builder, I could be selling shoes at Aldo today, and then I could open up a company and call myself a builder tomorrow, correct?
Exactly.
So just so you know, builders, there's like no regulations. I could be selling crack cocaine yesterday, just got bail in the morning, and now I'm a builder because I decided to change my life around.
Yeah. Another good thing is they should be educating the client as well. Through the construction phase, as well as a thorough walkthrough and educating you during that walkthrough how all the delivery systems in the house work and what to expect in the first year, and giving you general guidelines on how to maintain your home the first year.
So give me an example of educating the client on the construction process.
Well, there's a lot of things that the client should know that could go wrong with the house and potentially will go wrong with the house.
Example, like everybody says, hardwood, do the humidifier, all that crap. Like, who doesn't know that,
Actually,
like, give me something that a good builder does.
A lot of people don't know that. So, things that a lot of people don't really know, you have to understand that houses are built not in a factory. They're built on site with materials that do shrink. So, things to look out for that are normal and your builder should educate you on are shrinking of materials, nail pops, caulking, making sure you're caulking behind all tiles, and then there's also such other deficiencies that are legit that you should let go because they are normal and there's really nothing you can do about it. Basement cracks in walls, basement cracks in floors, and gaps in hardwood. There are limits and tolerances that are allowed, and I would highly recommend educating yourself with
the standards. Like, how do the builders
performance guidelines?
There's always going to be a crack in the basement, right? And everyone's worried about the cracks, and of course there's going to be nail pops. What's reasonable for those kind of things?
Well, up until about a year ago, everybody had their own say in it, but now it's legislated through the provincial government, and we have guidelines that are standardized across the board. So every warranty company is going to have to deal with the same standards. For instance, a crack in a hardwood floor should be no more than 1/16 of an inch. With that being said, the homeowner should be maintaining proper humidity levels within the house.
You mean like the spacing between the wood, or like the actual cracked piece of wood?
The spacing between the wood.
Oh, okay, so if there's a gap, it's not like tight or whatever.
Also, concrete floors crack, it's normal, it's shrinkage. Anything under 1/8 of an inch should be considered normal. and concrete walls, anything under 3/16 of an inch, also called a hairline crack, is normal.
Hairline. So how big is 3/8? No, we're not measuring penises. How big was that?
3/8.
That's a huge fucking crack.
Yeah.
You better be
I said
fixing that.
3/16.
3/16. That's like half of that then, like this.
Very
Okay.
small.
So like 3 spaghetti.
Either way, whenever there's a smaller crack, 3/16 for walls and 1/8 for floors, they should be sealed regardless. And if there is water penetration, then a professional should come in to waterproof that properly. Another big, huge thing is ice dams. Builders try their best to provide proper ventilation in the roof, and sometimes things just happen the way the house is positioned. The weather here in Alberta can change at the snap of a finger, and ice dam does happen.
What is an ice dam?
It's when ice builds up along the eaves trough, and ice will slowly crawl up under the shingles, and potentially during the melt will leak into the home.
How common is that actually? Very common?
Very common. You should be maintaining your home. If you see ice dams, get up there and clean them out, or hire a professional. A lot of local roofing companies offer that service.
Okay, interesting, because I've bought up many houses and I just let it melt. Or maybe there's mold in my rentals and I don't know it.
Out of the 80 or 90 homes that I've built, I've had about 3 problems with ice damming, and it's not good when water is penetrating into the home. So insurance does cover it, but it's something you do want to avoid, so try to keep it maintained. Sometimes you will get into a problem area if there's a roof overhang on top of another one and it's just not melting properly, or if it's getting too much sun and then freezing at night. So in that instance, a good idea is to put heat trace wires up there to facilitate the melt.
Okay, that sounds like too much work already. Great. Is there anything else that you think good builders do or should be doing?
Yeah, I guess when you're hiring a builder, so there's the education, management skills, and organizational skills. So if you go to hire a builder, and their contract is very messed up and all over the place, their specs aren't clearly outlined, and their blueprints aren't the best, I would suggest hiring somebody else.
How do you know though?
Hire a lawyer to take a look at the contract.
Okay.
And a lot of it is commonsensical. If you go meet a builder on site, and I would suggest that you ask to talk to some of their prior clients that they've done for, more than 3 preferably, and visit their job site. If you see a dirty job site, if you see a builder with a dirty truck, tools everywhere, unsafe practices, that usually means he's not managing his business properly, and in essence, he's not going to manage the construction of your home properly.
I see. But the thing is, who gives a bad reference? It's like a dating website. Hey, meet these 3 girls. Yeah, I screwed this one over, I screwed that one over. Nobody gives a bad reference.
Of
right?
course.
So come on.
If
you can't say that that's good.
He's going to give you the best references that he can. I would just encourage you to go to the home and speak to them at their home so you can see what the final product is.
Quality of the work and the endurance. All right, awesome, Paul. Thanks so much. Naked Real Estate, Barrier Free Experience. This is the first video of many in our Builder series. Thank you.